The little entrepreneur that could. You're never too young to start up a business. Those details are straight ahead.
And desde Cuba con amor. Bahamas Air execs visiting Havana tell us about Fit Cuba.
Plus, a young Bahamian cardiologist is making waves with cardiovascular prevention. Stay close for that.
And coming up in sports, find out who took the top spot at this year's primary school track and field nationals.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
The Pope has been elected. Long live the Pope, Marlena.
Habemus Papam. Exciting day for Roman Catholics the world over, LaDawn. On the 5th round of the Cardinals voting, the white smoke appeared from a chimney on the roof of the Sistine Chapel, signifying the election of the 267th pontiff of the Catholic Church was complete.
Cardinal Robert Prevost is now Pope Leo XIV, the first American to be elected Pope. Congratulations to all the Catholics here in the Bahamas. And let's dive right into the news, shall we? If most of us aren't busy enough, try this one for size. Running not just one, but businesses competing in pageants, mentoring, and playing the violin. Oh, did we mention that you're doing all of that at just 9 years old? Well, that's exactly what little Tashana Wilson is busy doing. She started one of her businesses more than 3 years ago. The Sunland Baptist Academy student who also happens to be Little Miss Sunland Baptist Academy and Imperial World Beauty's Bahamas Junior Miss was recently here in the capital to participate in a seminar for young ladies at Spilled Polish Nail Academy hosted by Metamorphosis Beauty Salon. We were lucky enough to have little Tashana here at our studios, where she told us a little about her businesses and shared her advice for other young girls wanting to branch out into the business world.
Bella by Ava is a sports and underwear line, and I have another business called Candy Puckers where I make lip glosses and sell them. I talk to them about customer service, how important it is to never give up on your business and to chase your dreams.
Well, Bahamas Air sales and revenue executives participated in Fit Cuba 2025 thanks to Havana Tour, gaining memorable experiences and solidifying the airline's presence in Cuba. Meltisha Smith tells us about the flight from Nassau to Havana.
We'd like to express our gratitude to Havana Tour for inviting us among this experience. It has been nothing short of amazing. And secondly, we'd like to thank them for choosing us as the airline of choice. Bahamas Air has 2 direct flights into Cuba weekly. That's Tuesday and Friday. The flight is about 1 hour, smooth, short, nothing too fussy. Cuba can be considered your home away from home. Bahamas Air is special because you don't have to connect. It's just 1 direct flight from Nassau to Cuba.
Smith was joined by Candace Saunders and Kashina Lightborn, who shared their experience touring the island of Cuba.
This is my first time in Cuba. And everything, like I said, has been breathtaking. Meanwhile, a lot of Bahamians capitalize on the medical tourism, but the experiences we've discovered has been breathtaking. We visited the Indian caves, a lot of historical sites. We went to the Rum Museum, the tobacco field. Everything was just an experience that you don't want to miss.
What I would recommend is the vintage cars. That was my first time doing that, and I actually absolutely enjoyed it. I also would recommend doing the Tropicana. That was my first time as well, and it was actually a great experience. The food was diverse as well. Knowing how we cook in the Bahamas and how Cuba food is, it's very diverse, but I would recommend it.
I had a phenomenal time here in Cuba. The experience here was, I'd say, 10 out of 10. If you're interested in coming to Cuba, come on down. The culture here is a bit different. It isn't a much of a culture shock because it's still Caribbean and we got a lot of the culture, Tropicana, and the cuisine is a little different than what we're accustomed to in the Bahamas. I think they'll be sending their clients to us, Bahamas Air, to the #1 choice of flight into Havana, Cuba.
A program made with the health of Bahamians in mind. When this young doctor thinks of her next professional steps, this is what she sees. Far too often, Bahamians struggle with heart and blood vessel challenges, and her mission is to do something about it. Danielle Dean reports.
A Bahamian doctor is breaking barriers in the medical field, leading research in cardiovascular prevention with a passion to make a difference back home. Dr. Tia Bamal says her Bahamian upbringing and health challenges she's witnessed firsthand inspired her mission to save lives through early prevention.
Coming from the Bahamas, where patients have noticed, often travel abroad for complex procedures. And I recognize that as a physician training in cardiovascular prevention and cardiac imaging, that could make a huge difference for patients back home.
Cardiovascular prevention is key to reducing not only the rate of comorbidities within the country, but also the rate of hospitalizations.
Cardiovascular prevention is an up-and-coming area of cardiology. It helps to reduce the overall incidence of heart disease, leading to less reliance on costly procedures. So hopefully saving a lot of money, but also, saving a lot of hospitalizations as well for patients with acute illness because you're preventing the disease in the process.
Bamal envisions a program tailored for Bahamians focused on early screening, education, and treatment options that meets the patients where they are.
It would focus on increasing access to preventive care and improving patient education. I would also start with community-based screening initiatives to identify individuals at risk for hypertension, high cholesterol, and diabetes. So, and a key component of that, as I mentioned previously, would be expanding access to medications that are available across the whole spectrum.
And although Bamal's work may find her traveling across the globe, she says her Bahamian roots are what she will always return to.
This heritage has also given me a sense of responsibility. I've been given a set of opportunities to pursue my career goals and to get a certain amount of knowledge. And hopefully with this, I am able to contribute to the Bahamian population and especially improve outcomes for underserved population of the Bahamas.
Reporting for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Danielle Dean.
Still to come, Dr. Nicholas Fox joins us later in the show to talk about Cancer Month, so stay close.
What? You don't know what TDC is? Tourism Development Corporation?
You mean the Ministry of Tourism?
No, that ain't the same thing, but the Tourism Development Corporation helps to develop and grow Bahamian businesses in the tourism industry. You heard what they say, boy?
Oh, yeah.
Develop and grow. You don't know what all the things they do?
What does do?
Hey, check the website, boy.
Start your journey to ownership of our #1 industry today. Log on to tdcbahamas.com.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, at Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. BTC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Oh, this ain't making no sense, man. How people making it out here, Dre?
If you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, you gotta learn how to budget. First, write down all of your income. Then, list out all of your expenses. And don't forget to save. Stop throwing away money. Put something aside for savings. And get this, government savings bonds can safely grow your money. So start budgeting, save your coins, and invest smart. Financial independence, wait. Financial independence, wait. Learn how to invest in government savings bonds on the Central Bank of the Bahamas website.
looking at a live shot of Government House. Government House looks awesome in this shot by our one-of-a-kind, best of the best, never duplicated drone pilot Neville Big Nev Smith. We call this shot Government House in the Afterglow. Let's see what's happening on our family islands. Let's go.
Despite a slump in air arrivals and stopover during the 3-month period of January to March of this year, those numbers are holding firm in several family islands, as Director General of Tourism Tia Bamal revealed during Tuesday's Office of the Prime Minister's weekly briefing.
Air arrivals in Grand Bahama, Abaco, Bimini, and Eleuthera exceeded 2024's performance. Growth is being realized across our family islands.
Well, May is Cancer Month, and Dr. Nicholas Fox joins us tonight. Not only is he the Vice President of the Cancer Society, but he's also a cancer survivor. Welcome back to Access Now.
Hi, and thank you for having me on the show.
Amazing. So May is Cancer Month. Can you tell us what that means?
Well, May is Cancer Month. It means that we are celebrating all cancers, not just a particular cancer. You know, in October, everybody gets all excited about breast cancer and they wear their pink, et cetera, et cetera. But May is all cancer month. So instead of just celebrating a specific cancer, what we do is we have events where we can celebrate all the cancers. And this is our month for our biggest fundraiser, the ball.
And we all want to know about the ball.
Oh, yes.
I know last year it's pretty hard to beat that African theme. I was there. People were dressed to the nines. Some people had shipped their dresses in from Africa. What can we expect from this year's ball? What's the theme?
Well, this year is going to be spectacular. The theme is a royal ball, timeless elegance, in the theme of Bridgerton. Of course, we couldn't use that because of copyright laws. But, you know, that's a time when aristocracy, royalty, the monarchy, people feel like, you know, they've arrived. So we want to duplicate this in a ball form and let people come out and feel like, you know, that they matter, that they're royalty, and have a really good time. Yes, yes.
Amazing.
And so we're asking people to, you know, dress to the theme like last year. Last year was just amazing. And we have a lot planned for that evening.
Can't wait to see it. Now, obviously, that's the big fundraiser, but it's not all you guys do this month. What are some of the other awareness exercises?
Well, some of the other, well, you know, we have ongoing pap smear and prostate screening campaigns every Tuesday and Thursday at the Cancer Care Center. Every other Friday, we have game day. On the 23rd, we have a breakfast and tour of the facility. And on the 24th is the big ball. We've already had our church service. We've already had meetings. And so now it's just the pap smear and prostate campaign, the tour of the site, and of course the ball. Everybody's just getting ready for the ball.
Now, you mentioned the tour. Believe it or not, there's still quite a few people who aren't really sure what the functions of the Cancer Society are. So can you just briefly walk us through what some of the things are that you do?
Well, the mandate of the Cancer Society is to do everything cancer: prevention, screening, awareness via educational materials, support groups, and just constant lecturing about preventative measures and healthy living to stay on top of cancer and keep the numbers down.
Amazing. Obviously, it takes money to run all of that. So
yes.
Where can we buy our tickets? Where can we find them?
At the Cancer Caring Center, tickets are $300, and it's under the auspices of the Governor General, Mother Pratt, Cynthia Pratt, and the tickets are $300, and they can be purchased at the Cancer Caring Center.
Amazing.
Yes.
Now, I wouldn't be able to let you go without asking you the magic question. Now, most people know you as an accomplished doctor, but we've also been hearing whispers that you might be throwing your hat in the ring when it comes to the next election. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, people are whispering, and people are shouting as well. And I have put my name in the race for the FNM, for the Fox Hill constituency. I was born and raised in Fox Hill, and I'm still an active part of the community in Fox Hill. So yes, the rumors are true.
Oh, well, there you go. Now you have it. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Best of luck with the ball. I hope I'll get to be there. And we hope to see you back here soon, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks again.
Well, as for us, let's take a look at what's coming up in sports.
The final day of competition at the Frank Pancho Ramming Track and Field Nationals. Details of that story and more coming up in sports.
Bulk up your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
Celebrate the incredible women in your life this Mother's Day. And don't forget the special offer from Bahamas. From April 16th to May 16th, enjoy a fantastic 35% off store-wide. That's right, everything you need to show your love and appreciation is on sale. Whether it's a heartfelt gift for mom, a treat for yourself, or something special for that amazing woman in your life, we've got you covered. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Visit any one of our stores today. Make this Mother's Day unforgettable with Connaught Bahamas.
Hey, it's your honorary pump attendant back again with another episode on the do's and don'ts at the service station. Let's go. What you ain't gonna do is just pull up to any dispenser and put the nozzle inside your car without reading the signs. Because if you put the wrong fuel inside your car and the car mess up, you could be mad at us, all right? And then you have to walk or catch bus for about 3 to 18 months. What you're supposed to do is read the signs. We place signs all over the dispenser to tell you which fuel is which. Because you put the wrong one in the car, say bop, and you could be mad at us. You could be, oh, what happened to my car? No, it's you who ain't read. It say diesel, diesel, one word, diesel. You got up, and you mad at us. Read, that's all you have to do.
Did you know you could send a local bank transfer to a Sand Dollar wallet? It's the same as sending a transfer to an account at another local bank. Simply use the wallet's 12-digit top-up address as the account number, savings as the account type, Central Bank of the Bahamas as the bank, and Sand Dollar as the branch with branch code or transit number 12,000. Don't use urgent or priority delivery. Transfers to Sand Dollar wallets are processed through the Bahamas Automated Clearinghouse Network within 1 business day.
Welcome to Thursday Sports, everyone. I'm Amaj Arnold. Topping sports, it was the final day of competition over at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium for the Frank Pancho Ramming Primary School Track and Field Nationals. Our intern Swanson Gibson Jr. with the Day 3 recap.
Day 3 of the Frank Pancho Ramming Track and Field Nationals gave way to major excitement. We would have had 72 schools competing in the sprints, long distance, middle, as well as relays and field events. We caught up with Frank Pancho himself to discuss the potential he's seeing displayed on the track.
I see it getting better. I don't see it get any worse. I think it's getting better, and the athletes look good. Athletes are participating well and looking good, so yeah.
In the under-13 females division, Temple Christian finished Day 3 with 44 points. In the under-13 males, Queens College finishing with 34. Thelma Gibson claiming the under-11 females category with 36.50 points. Again, Temple Christian taking a division, this time the under-11 males with 41 points. Grace Christian Academy takes the under-9 females with 28 points. Queens College back in the mix, taking under-9 males with 35 points. Low Sound Primary took the under-7 females division with 34 points. Following them in the under-7 males is Temple Christian yet again claiming a division, tallying 34 points. Temple Christian cleaning up at this year's meet, claiming the under-females with 40 points. And we have Cleveland Aeneas taking the under-5 males division with 36 points. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Swanson Gibson Jr.
Let's look at your sports on this Thursday. A check on weather when we return.
Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well, it helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
J.S. Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Here at Solomon's, we don't just believe in great brands. We believe in creating unforgettable memories and celebrating everyday living with you and your family. Every aisle is filled with all you need. A great value with variety and a selection of all your favorite groceries and products. Saving you time and keeping you on a budget. Great food changes everything. Shop at your local Solomon's for food, for family, for you.
New stuffed crust cheddar flavor has a taste you'll enjoy.
Outside and inside.
With a delicious stuffed crust covered in irresistible cheddar flavor. Come and try the new stuffed crust cheddar flavor only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Access weather forecast, lots of sunshine around the 700 islands, and that will be with us for another couple of days as the dry conditions continue. But some elevation in moisture could happen early next week, particularly around Grand Bahama and the Abacos. And if we're lucky, we can perhaps get 1 or 2 brief passing showers here in the capital early next week. Your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Live Business, where we bulk up your business. In the northwest and central parts of the country tonight and Friday, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, and they will be falling light and variable at times with flat seas 2 to 4 feet. Low tide takes place at 34 minutes past midnight. You can expect your high tide at 6:26 tomorrow morning. Now for the southeast Bahamas tonight and tomorrow, easterly winds 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights also at 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. And as we head into Saturday in the northwest and central islands, that southeast winds will continue, but just around 15 knots. The wave heights 3 to 5 feet. So we'll see a slight uptick in the winds on Saturday. High tide takes place at 7:06 in the morning, with a low tide at 1:13 in the afternoon. And for the southeastern islands on Saturday, we get a northeast component at 10 to 15 knots, and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
A pretty lady down the street one day, here's what she had to see. Life's been unkind in so many ways. I'll be evicted with 5 children, yes, hardly a cent to pay the rent on down here.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Ladon and Malina.
Thanks a lot, Basil. Temperatures are in the high 70s at nights now. You're right, Malena. Summer is on the way.
Yep, and as much as I love the chilly weather, I do love me some summer too, because I tried going in the ocean last month and I got in and I was like, so maybe it's getting warm enough now that it's me.
You may want to try the beach on Saturday.
Yeah, maybe. I'll report back.
But before you grab your towel and floating device, let's turn things over to our Nika Bannister and let's talk socials.
Hey everyone, I'm Arnika and welcome back to Let's Talk Socials, the segment where we break down what's trending online so you don't have to pretend you already knew. And today we're decoding the secret language of Gen Z, also known as the people who turned regular words into a new dialect. So our first word is Riz. And no, it's not short for charisma. It is charisma, but not just any charisma. It's the ability to pull, flirt, charm, or basically, if you got Riz, yeah, you're that person. And next up is Delulu, as in delusional, but cute. Like when you think somebody is actually going crazy or something sounds absurd, you would say that's Delulu behavior. And slay is still alive and well, but now we're slaying, we're eating, we're serving looks, and sometimes we're doing literally nothing but giving. So Gen Z vocabulary is a whole performance art. Also, beware of the word mid. If somebody calls your outfit or say that you're mid, your playlist is mid, your entire existence is mid, they're saying you're average, and I don't think anybody wants to be known as average. So proceed with caution. And let's not forget no cap. And that just means no lie, as in the slang is wild, no cap. But if you're still using for real, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. So no cap. So here's the vibe. Gen Z slang is fast, funny, and full of inside jokes. And if you're not keeping up, well, that's a little sus, but that's suspect. But no stress, we've got you. This has been another installment of Let's Talk Socials. Stay lit and don't get caught being mid. And remember, if all else fails, just slay and smile.
We won't get caught being mid. Well, that does it for Access Now. Make sure to join us for Entertainment Friday.
Yes, stay tuned for the rundown with Ahmad Rashad Thompson on leadership.
Good night, everybody.